Hey guys, it's Sam with Battle Arena, and today I came across a battle of two world champions. We have Shoma Honami, who is the 2015 VGC world champion, and we also have Sejun Park, who's a 2014 VGC world champion. So this battle is really exciting, and I think we should really just take a look at to what they are using, how they're playing the game, and what they think is viable. Okay, so their teams are, this is Shoma's team, it's Dialga, Kyogre, Mega Salamence, Talonflame, Thundurus, and Amoonguss. And then Sejun Park is running Primal Kyogre as well, Mega Rayquaza, Ferrothorn, Crobat, Weavile, and Togekiss. So we start to see some similarities about the teams. Lots of speed control, a form of taunt, and redirection in Amoonguss and Togekiss. But that seems to be the effective way to play the game right now. Kyogre is hyper offensive and just really overpowers the Groudon. So they are pretty much Rayquaza and Kyogre are seen as a counter meta, so it looks like they're playing against the metagame rather than with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into this battle. Okay, so the players are getting into team preview. So we got Sejun versus Shoma. These are two really dominant players in their respective regions. Okay, so as we can see, Sejun's running the Ferrothorn, Crobat, Weavile, Kyogre, Rayquaza, and Togekiss, while Shoma off-screen is running Dialga, Kyogre, Salamence, Talonflame, Thundurus, and Amoonguss. リアルが海洋がボーマンダ、ファイアロ、ボルトロス、ケシンボルトロス、そしてモロバレル。リアルが海洋がボーマンダ、ファイアロ、ケシンボルトロス、そしてモロバレルがビーラさんのパーティーとなります。はい。お互いに伝説のポケモンはグラードンやゼルネアスはおらず、海洋がレックーザがセジュンさん。It's really going to depend on who can set up their form of speed control and who can stop the other one before setting it up. The Kyogre mirror match will be tough, definitely. And Shoma with the Thundurus actually stops the Crobat and the Togekiss really, really well. So it also helps him against the Kyogre, which is really just a great matchup overall. So he's definitely going to want to bring that Thundurus. And Alright, so here we go. Okay, so Shoma's going to lead off with Dialga and Thundurus. So as I was saying, you know, the Thundurus is really good against Sejun's team right now. While Sejun's going to lead off with Kyogre and Weavile. I don't know what items Dialga and Thundurus have. I mean, the Weavile can be Focus Sash or Life Orb. And we obviously know Kyogre's item. I'm curious as if Sejun's going to fake out in Water Spout, since that would actually devastate the Thundurus. That would get it off the field almost immediately if he fakes it out. But then Dialga can also just Flash Cannon into the Weavile, and if it's not holding a Focus Sash, it's going to go down. Kyogre mirror matches are really interesting since they can't really, they're rather tanky and they're especially defensive, so they can't really take each other out. especially if they're not running Thunder. Which Thunder really isn't a really common move on Kyogre.
海洋画とディアルガの S 関係もちょっと気になるところですね。そうですね。ディアルガはプレッシャー発動してましたが、原始回帰の方が後になるので、特性の発動順では素早さがわからないと。なるほど。さあ、コマンドタイムが残り10秒切りますが、どのような動きを見せてくるのか。さあ、まずはマニューラがフェイント。
Alright, so Weavile's gonna go for the feint, no fake out. And that is Life Orb, so we see the recoil from the Life Orb damage. He is gonna go for the Thunder Wave onto the Weavile. And Kyogre goes for the Water Spell, outspeeding the Dialga, so Dialga's not Choice Scarf. Thundurus goes down, so Sejun Park taking a lead right away. Dialga going for the Dragon Pulse onto the Kyogre. Whoa, look at that damage. Okay, I think that was a critical hit because that was a lot of damage, unless that was Choice Specs as well. Though I do think that was a critical hit. I'd have to go back and rewatch it. So Shoma's down on Thundurus, and Sejun has a paralyzed Weavile and a Kyogre in the yellow. So far, close game. I'm curious as to what Shoma can switch in. I mean, anything that would be favorable would probably be the Salamence to get the Intimidate off onto the Weavile. And it could pick up the knockout on the Kyogre since it's rather low, leaving the Dialga to actually just knock out the Weavile and just get a favorable position. But Talonflame works as well, since Talonflame can just Brave Bird anything right now that's on the field and probably knock out Weavile and Kyogre, whichever one it chooses to go for. But yeah, losing Thundurus is a big deficit for Shoma here, since he really needed it for if just in case, you know, there's a Togekiss in the back or maybe a Crobat. It definitely facilitates dealing with them, especially the Togekiss, you know, which can be very disruptive with Thunder Wave and Follow Me. The taunt definitely comes through. So he does send out the Salamence. I mean, maybe a Hyper Voice can deal spread damage here, knock out the Kyogre. But he is going to switch out. Okay, so he's switching out. He's probably preserving the chance to Ice Shard it at full without being intimidated and knock out the Salamence maybe down the line. So Salamence is going to Mega Evolve. Togekiss comes in. That's rather interesting switch because if Dialga is indeed Choice Specs, then it's locked into a Dragon move. And by Kyogre protecting and switching out into Togekiss, yeah, it looks like he may have attacked into the Protect or Dragon Pulse the Togekiss. So that was a rather safe switch for Sejun, and probably identifying that the damage was pretty big on Dialga for it not to be Choice Specs. So it really is going to come down, rather if Salamence has a spread move to deal with the Follow Me of the Togekiss, because if he doesn't, then he's going to have to attack it with maybe a Return or Double Edge. And I do think that Dialga is locked into a choice item there, since it doesn't look like it's using a different attack, and it's been using it, you know, repeatedly. So Sejun is in a really good spot right now, actually. You know, I'm thinking actually an Ice Beam and Follow Me is what he wants to do right now, since it would pretty much just prevent Salamence from KOing the Kyogre and allowing to get the knockout with the Ice Beam there.
れて、まだ一滴割れていない状態で、ビエラさんもまだ一滴割れてはいない。おそらく
We'll see how this plays out.
されているのではないかと思いますが、
さあコマンドタイムが残り5秒、ギリギリまで悩みます。さあまずはビエラさんがディアルガを一度引っ込めました。出てきたのは
Surprise, surprise! The Dialga switches out. Okay. He's gonna switch it in for his own Kyogre.
クリアした形。
Just in case he was going for maybe like an Aura Sphere. Which I doubt. I mean, there's no reason for him not to follow me Ice Beam.
ボーマンダー一度守ります。
Okay, protect from the Salamence.
さあこのエビの前はなんと冷凍ビームをボーマンダーが守ってトレニスレンジ波、これがビエラさんの
Goes for the Thunder
入
Wave
れてきます。
onto the Dialga slot, which is going to catch the Kyogre. So that's really, really bad for Shoma. He's looking like he's in a tight spot right now.
さすがに世界のトップを経験した機体なので。
It's really going to come down as to if his Salamence has a spread move or not, because if he doesn't, that's going to prevent him from knocking out the Kyogre, since the Follow Me is probably going to come out in the next few turns.
カイオガに倒されてしまっても一応マニューラがいるのでボーマンダに対しては何かしらアクションをかけられるので、こう電磁波をカイオガというかディアルガ側に打ってカイオガにマヒを入れたと。特にマヒを入れてしまうとトゲキスの場合エアスラッシュによるひるみもあるので、
そうですね。
トゲキスとマニューラを並べればボーマンダと麻痺したカイオガに対しては、かなり優位に戦っていけるかもしれないですね。そういうところまで含めてここはあえてこの指止まりをしないで電磁波を打ったというようなところでしょうかね。
非常にレベルの高い試合が続いております。トゲキスが体力を十分残しているのもビエラさんとしてはやりづらそうですね。
そうですね、ここはどのように動いてくるか。カイオガが生き残れたことによってかなりこのエビとまれは使いやすくなったと思いますが、カイオガの水技を受けてしまうとセジュンさんのカイオガも残り HP が少ないので、倒れてしまう可能性はあるので、ここはまたこのエビとまれをせずに強気に動かしていく可能性もありそうですね。
お互いのカイオガが打点をどの程度持っているのか。
そうですね、セジュンさんの場合は潮吹きが入っていました。
はい、冷凍ビームと潮吹きが見えています。
そうですね。
さあトゲキスがこのエビ止まれ、このタイミングで打ってくる。
There it is. Follow me from the Togekiss.
ボーマンダー捨てみタックル。トゲキス方向に飛びます。
Oh, and the double edge.
5つ目とですね。持ってますね。さあ反動と5つ目でかなり体力が削ら
The
れ
ice
て、
beam's coming. I can feel it.
ボーマンダーこれは倒れてしまい
There
ま
it
し
is.
た。
That's a dead Salamence.
残るポケモンこれで4対2ですかね。
そうですね、ビエラさん側としてはちょっと苦しいか。
Wow. But Kyogre with the water spout, evening up the score. We're down to 2 and 2. Really close game. Really close game. Though the paralysis on the Kyogre, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Shoma to pull it off. Then again, Weavile's paralyzed too, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this game's really, really close. I can't believe it. Kept Dialga. Got Rayquaza. And Weavile. I'm thinking Weavile's going for a fake out here. We have to see the fake out now. Okay, Rayquaza's gonna Mega Evolve. Oh, and the paralysis on the Weavile. Rayquaza going for the Earthquake. Knockout on the Dialga. He knocked out his own Weavile.
り火力高いですが
The guts to pull that play off, man.
さあこれはおそらく一応耐えるのではないでしょうか。
Kyogre's going for the ice beam. It's weakened by the Delta Stream. Is he gonna knock it out? No!
さあこの体力の
鉢巻きですかね。
的には鉢巻きが濃厚ですかね。
特に
Single target Earthquake
マニーラが倒れたことでシングルダメージに
or Dragon Ascent.
さあこれは耐えることが
The Earthquake again, so maybe it's Choice Banded or Choice Scarfed?
最後まで非常にいい
Sejun Park is gonna take it.
勝者は2014年世界チャンピオンセジュンさんです。おめでとうございます。
1-0. What a close game. GG. Wow, so the Rayquaza living the Ice Beam, I don't know if he EV'd that to survive the Ice Beam from Kyogre, or if just, you know, the Delta Stream is that good enough, but... And there we have the players, you know, shaking hands. We got Sejun and Shoma. 2 world champions. What a match. Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching. That was a really close game. Really excited to have seen that. And I think it could have gone either way with Kyogre being paralyzed and also the Weavile. I mean, it could have turned everything around. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't done so. Alright.